Hello, dear friends. In this lesson, we will learn the constructor function in Python. Now, if you do recall, we created a class in our previous class. So with the help of this class, we created new objects. But those objects' attributes and values are the same. So what if we want to create different objects with the same attributes but different values using the class that we created? So for this, we can use a special method named init, also called constructor function. So first of all, let's have a look at the content of the myPhone object that we created. dir myPhone. And as you can see, some of them we created ourselves, but the rest of them we didn't. So these methods are specially defined when an object is created by Python. And if we don't specifically define them, then, well, Python defines them by default. Now here we also see the init method. If we define this method ourselves, we can initialize our objects with different values. So this method is the first function that's automatically called when creating our objects. So by defining this method specifically, we can create our objects with different values. So let's make up an example so that we can better understand this. Class phone. Def init self. Print. The function was called. All right, so when we run this code, we create the phone class. Now create an object named phone1. Phone1 equals phone. And the result is the function was called. So what does self mean here? The keyword self is a reference to the object when we create it, and it is a parameter that should be present in our methods in the very first place. So we can use all the properties and methods of an object through this reference. So when we create an object, Python automatically sends this reference to the methods itself. So now let's have a look at some more details to our class. Class phone. Def init self brand model color camera MP HDD RAM platform. Self.brand equals brand. Self.model equals model. Self.color equals color. Self.camera MP equals camera MP. Self.hdd equals HDD. Self.ram equals RAM. Self.platform equals platform. Great, so now we can create a new object. So let's create an object named myPhone. MyPhone equals phone. Huawei Mate 20 Pro Black 40 MP 128 GB 6 GB Android 9.0. And our object has been created. So let's look at myPhone's attributes. myPhone.brand. The result is Huawei. myPhone.color. The result is black. And as you can see, the attributes values are the same as we defined. All right, so now let's have a look at another object named John's phone. Now let's look at John's phone's attributes. Apple, iPhone, X, Silver, 12 MP, 64 GB, 3 GB, iOS 12.3, John's phone.brand. The result is Apple, John's phone.color. The result is silver. So see that? We created two different objects with the same attributes, but different values. So that means we've achieved our goal. However, I want to talk about one last thing about this topic. We can also write the init method with default values. Equals no information. HDD equals no information. RAM equals no information. Platform equals no information. Equals phone. Xiaomi, MI. Blue. jacksphone.brand. jacksphone.ram.